UWM has a specific role in the community. I think UWM's got to recognize that it is the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. It's got to acknowledge the reality that it lives in. And the reality that it lives in is it lives in a city that's incredibly segregated, a city that's got incredible achievement gaps in education. Amazing. They're just ridiculous. It's got incredibly high amounts of incarceration for people of color, and it's got a huge wealth gap between white people and people of color. And UWM doesn't acknowledge that. They seem to ignore it. They keep pandering and trying to recruit people who will make them look successful instead of taking all these wonderful resources we have and all these privileges and educational resources to better the community. It seems like they want to move away from the community rather than move closer to the community. South Division High School, first of all, is an amazing school. It's got amazingly dedicated teachers. It's got amazing students who are talented, smart, who got their own talents, who kids every 6:30 in the morning they get there, they play basketball, people do after school activities. A lot of kids have jobs. They do amazing people. At South Division High School, though, is 3 times a week you'll see a recruiter from the Army, from the Navy, from the Marines at South Division High School at the cafeteria. There'll be people sitting there talking with the students, joking with them, laughing, say, hey, you know, you should holler at me later, and all this stuff. You don't see UWM there or any other colleges there, but especially UWM, I've never seen them there. I've been there for 4 months now. I've never seen them there. And UWM provides more teachers to MPS than any other institution. UWM, they always blame it on MPS, right? But they got a role too. It's circular. We send in teachers. Oh, at the same time in Milwaukee, like, you know, some of these people that are giving $1 million donations to UWM are the same people that turn around and say teachers are getting paid too much, that we should privatize schools, you know, that we should cut funding to schools, that we should put handcuffs on kids, unruly kids in school. Like, a kid needs handcuffs, there's a bigger problem. Some people talk about it like, okay, 50% of the students drop out of school. 50% of Black and Latino students drop out of school. American Indian students is even worse, right? So, but just talking about Black and Latino, 50% of those students drop out. If you own a business and 50% of your employee or your customers are unsatisfied, you're doing something wrong. It's not their fault, and especially if they're kids, you know, there's something wrong with the education system.